Did you know your current football warm-up or soccer warm-up routine could be hurting your performances? In this video, I'll show you 7 easy steps you can use before a soccer game to have your best soccer warm-up ever, and more importantly, have your best performance.
I'm Dylan Tooby of Progressive Soccer, and if you're new to this channel and you want to improve faster and achieve more, hit that subscribe button right now and push the bell notification so you never miss a video. If you're already a subscriber, you appreciate my content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you always hit that like button and share these videos on social media. A big thank you to everyone who has purchased my advanced training programs. It's because of you that I have the freedom to continue to make these free YouTube videos for everyone else.
I used to be the type of player that would start games slowly. It would take me 10 to 20 minutes to get into the flow of the game. If you currently struggle with this problem, or you simply want to play better every time you step on the field, this video is for you. I'm going to show you some strategies you can use to give yourself the best preparation possible before team practices, even individual training, and big games. I'll show you specific drills and exercises you can do. I'll show you how to get your mind right, how to prepare with your team, the food and drink you can put in your body to give yourself more energy so you can start your game at 100%. Proper preparation, getting your energy right, starts with a good night's sleep. So you want to aim for about 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. You should be drinking lots of water every day, but especially on game day. Aim to get a minimum of 4 liters, but everyone is different. How do you know if you're hydrated? Your pee should not be bright yellow. You want it to be almost clear. Next, let's fuel our bodies with healthy food. On game day, I want to eat for energy and I want to eat to stay light. I do not want to eat big, heavy meals that are going to slow me down. I'm actually eating my biggest meals about 5 to 6 hours before kickoff. I started with a healthy smoothie, then I made a larger meal focusing on getting good sources of carbohydrates. So here are pictures of the food that I ate. I can give you guys the recipes on these later, but mainly I'm focusing on getting good sources of carbohydrates, a little bit of protein, and some healthy fats. This is gonna give me energy to play in my game, but as I said, I wanted to eat this about 5 to 6 hours before so I get time to digest. I'm going to eat a smaller snack before kickoff.
So I think that's everything I need as far as playing. Shoes, socks, shin pads, good to go. You always ask me about supplements. Should I take supplements? What should I buy? Honestly, if you're a beginner, you're not even going to the gym yet, you're not playing that often, don't worry about supplements. You don't need it. And this actually isn't a traditional supplement like someone would take a pre-workout. This is basically a healthy, all-natural pre-workout. It's from Vega. I'll put a link below. You guys can check it out if you want to get it for yourself. But the difference between this and a gym pre-workout that you might find in certain stores is those have a lot of sugars and chemicals. This is just natural herbs, things that come from the earth like ginseng, rhodelia, yerba mate, green tea, potassium, ginger. So these are real things and they just put it into a powder that you can take before and it gives you a nice boost of energy. I like it and I use it. So do you need supplements to perform at your best? No. Once you get everything in order as far as your training, your lifestyle, your nutrition, what you eat is more important than this stuff, then you can add that on top for that little 5%. So I'm going to take this is what I'm going to drink before the game. I'm actually going to put a little bit of salt in there. I'm going to put some Himalayan sea salt in there. I'm just going to put a little bit. Why? This is going to help me avoid cramping. The reason you cramp is usually because, not because you're out of shape or not even because you haven't had enough water, which can lead to cramping, so make sure you drink enough water, but it's usually the salts, the minerals in your body. You're deficient in those, so that's why you cramp up. So I like to put a little bit of that, and that helps me avoid cramping. So that's what I'm going to drink before the game. I'm just going to shake that up like that, and I'll drink that like on the way to the game. This is a electrolyte, so similar to, like I just said, the salts. It's got salt minerals in it, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper, chromium, chloride. These are things to make sure you don't cramp up and you have energy during the game. So I'm going to take this with me to the game. And I'm also going to take, that's what I'm going to take while I'm playing, the electrolyte one. And again, I'll show you guys, if you want to check it out, I'll put a link below where you can check that one out from Vega as well. All natural, plant-based. This is the post-match. Okay, so again, you don't have to take all of these, but if you want to, give yourself a little edge, recover a little faster, you can check that one out. That's the post-match recovery accelerator. So I'm going to bring that with me, and I'm going to have this immediately after I finish my game to help me recover faster. I'm also going to take just a little bit of food, and I'm going to eat this right after my game. Okay, so I'll explain exactly what in a different, or why in a different video about recovery post-match, but just talking about preparation, making sure I have everything, I'm going to bring this with me as well. This is about 2 hours before the game, 1.5 to 2 hours before the game. I'm just going to have a little bit of food, something very light. This is actually very high calorie, high energy, but very light and very easily digestible. So, and very tasty. Just to show you what it is, I took coconut yogurt, put in a little bit of coconut almond butter, some hemp hearts, some flaxseed, cacao nibs, cinnamon, and some honey. Okay, so I just mix that up in a bowl. Like I said, it's not very much at all, but I'm gonna have this, I wanna stay light, okay? I should have digested. This is easily digestible, so this will turn into energy very quick. And I'm also going to have this with a little bit of a ginseng tea. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a little tea before the game. Again, some natural energy. You can see if you wanna check it out. Ginseng green tea. You could have a green tea, you could have a ginseng tea, you could have a black coffee if that's something that you wanted. For me, again, this is light. Will help me to digest and give me lots of energy before the game. You need to set your game plan right now. So hopefully, all week you've been training, you've been making yourself a better player, you've been preparing for this moment, so you should have some excitement, some confidence, and that's the way that you need to approach it. Most players in this situation, they're nervous now. Even if they have prepared, they've done everything properly, but suddenly something happens and now everything falls apart. Like, no, you put all the steps into place. You should be confident in yourself. So that's the mentality I want you to have, and you need to rationalize that to yourself, especially when you start to get nervous and those butterflies start to go. You need to say, I trained hard all week, I had good preparation, I had a good night's sleep, I ate the right foods, I have good energy, I'm up for this game, I'm excited, I know I can do this. And you go into the game with that attitude, and you're much more likely to succeed. The next thing you want to do is have a strategy. Think about a game plan that you're actually going to use to make sure you play well. Most players just go out there and they might have had a good week of training, but they're just hoping. They're just saying, oh, I hope I play well today. No, how are you going to play well today? What are you going to do? What are the keys to your success in this game? So for example, it might be telling yourself, hey, I need to play more direct. I need to make sure that I'm in position as soon as my team loses the ball. I need to not respond negatively. Last time I lost my cool when the referee made a bad call. Today I'm just going to stay calm. If I have any opportunities to shoot, I'm going to take those opportunities. I'm not going to pass them up anymore. If I miss a chance, I'm going to go hunting for the next one. If I give the ball away, I'm going to demand it right away. I'm going to play simple. I'm going to play direct. Okay, these are all just ideas, and you need specific ideas for you. What do you need to do to succeed? What if you screw up? What if you fail? What if you're not good enough? What if everyone else is better than you? What if you make a mistake and everyone laughs? You know that voice. You've had that voice. You probably have that voice in your head right now. And guess what? Everyone has that voice in their head. Even the best players in the world have that voice in their head. The difference between you and them is they choose to conquer that voice. They choose to say, no, I'm not going to listen to that. I can do this. I will do this. I'll find a way to do this. Even if things don't go well, I'll get something out of this. I'll respond positively. I'll learn a lesson. So whatever happens out there, you need to have the ability to talk yourself out of that situation. It comes down to that positive self-talk we always talk about. Okay, so when that voice goes off in your head before you're going to the game and it says you're not good enough, you say, no, I am good enough. I can do this. I will do this. I will find a way.
Make sure you show up on time. And in reality, showing up on time means being early. You want to make sure that you give yourself enough time to do everything you want before your game. Whether you're training individually, practicing with your team, or about to play a game, it's important that you take time by yourself to do your own individual warm-up routine. Your body is different than everyone else. You want to put in more preparation than everyone else, so make sure you take the time to do specific exercises that make you feel better before you're about to play. If you need ideas on exercises to do, here are a whole bunch. I'll give you a list. If you check out the blog post, I'll put a link in the description. You can get an entire list of all of these warm-up exercises. You've already completed your individual routine. You're feeling sharp and ready to go. Your teammates are just getting started. So while you're doing the team warm-up routine, you might even be doing the same exercises. I want you to push your intensity and your sharpness. Get yourself up to match speed. Personally, I like to do some shooting. How many times do you play a game and you haven't even taken a shot? Your warm-up should get you ready in all different ways. So I do some shooting, then you want to get on the ball, play some nice combination play, little passes, different touches, short passes, long passes, combining with teammates, getting lots of touches on the ball before you start playing. Another thing I've started to do in my warm-ups, and it's made a big difference, is challenging myself with some sharp sprints and longer runs. You want to actually push yourself, get yourself a little bit tired before you start the game. This will prepare your lungs and legs for the demands of a real match. Now it's time to start this game at 100%. I want you to have the mentality that you're going to come out flying. While the other team is still getting into the flow of the game, you are going to finish them off in the first 5 minutes. Before your next game, I want you to actually complete these 7 steps and you will never go back because you will feel so good. Number 1, fuel your body with a good night's rest, lots of water, and good food. You want to eat that big meal 5 to 6 hours before you play, so it gives yourself time to digest and convert that food into energy. You can have a smaller snack, maybe 2 or even 1 hour before you play. Those meals should be focused primarily on carbohydrates. Number 2, you want to pack your bag and make sure you have everything you need and want to give yourself the best performance and get yourself in the right state of mind. Number 3, focus on your mind. While you're going to your game, use that sacred time as an opportunity to rationalize to yourself why you deserve to play well, what you're going to focus on during the game, and destroy that little voice of self-doubt. Number 4, show up on time. And remember, showing up on time means being early. Give yourself enough time to do all the things you want to do on this checklist. Number 5, do your own individual routine. Before your team gets started, you do something yourself to get yourself in the best condition, ready to play. Number 6, do the team routine and do it with a little more intensity than everyone else. You want to push yourself, get yourself to match speed before the match actually starts. And number 7, just compose yourself. You've done everything you need to do. Now it's time to start this game, and I want you to start this game with the intensity that you are going to finish the other team off while they are just getting started.
If you found this video valuable, hit that like button and share this video on social media. If you truly want to improve faster and achieve more, go to my website, progressivesoccertraining.com, and complete the 30-minute crash course. It's guaranteed to make you play better in your next match. A big thank you to everyone who has purchased my advanced training programs. It's because of you that I have the freedom to continue to make these free YouTube videos for everyone else.
You now know exactly what to do before a soccer game, how to have the best soccer warm-up of your life, but you can either choose to continue doing what you have been doing in the past, or you can take these 7 steps to take your warm-up and your game to a whole new level.